HTC as a company was going the wrong way for a while. The company had vowed to fix things and bring its products back in line with consumer expectations, after which the Desire 816 happened. It was a mid-range tablet with an affordable price tag and solid specifications. The Desire 820 is its spiritual successor, carrying forward all the positives of the 816, trying to add more value and keep up with the times. Does it succeed? Let's find out in the full review. HTC's design language is mostly based on its flagship devices these days, and 820 is no exception. It follows the legacy set by the 816 with a similar design with many tweaks. The tweaks include a two-tone design which looks way more appealing than solid colors, and switching the places of the buttons and the slots on the sides, making it easier for right-handed people, and more color choices with matte finishes. We have the white-blue dual-tone variant which has a glossy finish, and as expected the plastic back is prone to fingerprints and scratches, so it's better to put a slim case on it. On the ergonomic side, we would like to remind you that the Desire 820 is a big phone with a 5.5-inch screen and large bezels. Yes, it is absolutely the same size as the 816, in fact it's the exact same size as an iPhone 6 Plus in terms of height and width. Handling it is tough if you have small hands, but you might have already known this by now with the number of huge affordable phablets making their way into people's hands. However, people with larger hands will find it much easier to use, mainly because of the grip the plastic offers. It never slipped from my hands, so dropping it tends to be a rarity, which is a good thing, really. Let's focus on the hardware highlights now, starting with the display. The Desire 820 comes with a 5.5-inch screen boasting the same 720p resolution that the 816 had. The display is good enough for reading, browsing, watching videos, has good outdoor visibility and color reproduction, but the viewing angles aren't the best. The 720p display has a pixel density of 267 ppi, which isn't too bad but entails a software problem if manufacturers aren't too careful scaling. The Desire 820 comes with the same camera as the 816 for the one at the back, where the front-facing one gains an upgrade to 8 megapixels. Not to say this massively improves the quality of images it takes, but more resolution for the front camera is a clear indication that HTC is going for the younger generation with this one. The rear camera, being the same 13 megapixel unit, is enhanced with HTC's software tricks, with its Sense camera features playing the main harboring role rather than the hardware, which at the price it comes at is not too bad. It's quite decent for what it is, except of course in low light conditions. The camera software, even with features like the manual mode, slow motion and so on, initially gave us a lot of trouble. This was before an update fixed all of its issues and added some more features. Moving on to performance, the HTC Desire 820 is powered by the octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 processor with the Adreno 405 GPU powering the gaming experience and more. This is one of the first devices to use this new chipset, so obviously there are some implications, both positive and negative. Positive ones being better performance objectively than the Desire 816, and then there is the fact that it is one of the very few phones out there with a 64-bit capable processor. On the negative side is the problem of overheating. New chipsets are released by the boatloads and some of them are not properly optimized to keep TDP under control. That aside, to get an objective view of the raw performance the chip can deliver, we ran benchmarks to find out how it compared with the competition. In real life, the performance is slightly bogged down by the heavy Sense UI, but things keep going thanks to the 2GB of RAM. On the storage side, we have 16GB of internal storage available for use with around 10.1GB free for the user. Additionally, you can install a microSD card to expand it in case you need it. One of the best hardware innovations, although minor, from HTC is the boom sound front-facing speakers with built-in amplifiers. This is easily one of the best things about this phone. Being a phablet, it is geared towards media consumption, meaning a lot of videos, so this experience makes it much better. The output is loud, clear, and there are absolutely no blocking positions as the speakers are out at the front. Coming to software, the phone runs on Android 4.4.2 KitKat with the HTC Sense UI on top. The flavor of Sense that you get on the Desire 820 is no different from the one on the flagship, the HTC One, so the experience remains mostly the same. HTC's latest version of the Sense UI is not only pleasing to look at, it is also full of features like the Blink feed, a social aggregator that links to your accounts on first use. The quick settings menu has a lot more useful toggles, and out-of-the-box experience is complete with necessary tools like a file manager, flashlight and so on. Armed with a 2600 mAh battery, the Desire 820 lasts for a day under best circumstances. You will definitely have to charge it every day because there are always high chances of charging your device midday because the standby is not so great. But the battery life under heavy usage is good enough for lasting a workday if the phone starts with 100% at the beginning. You can check out the battery test on the blog for detailed results. In the end, the Desire 820 takes forward what the 816 was good at, mobile multimedia consumption. With a better dual-tone design and more powerful internals, the 820 proves to be decent on paper. But with boom sound and the great display, the phablet proves to be a great entertainment device on the go at a price tag that doesn't break your bank. For Rs 24,900, it's hard to get a better multimedia phablet. To summarize better, listed here are the pros and cons of this device. And that's about it for the video review, guys. Do check out the full review on the blog. The link will be up on the description below. Do hit the like button if you liked this video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already for more videos like these. And thanks for watching. Do let us know what you think in the comment section below.